Are you feeling trapped in a toxic relationship? It's a question that many people struggle to answer. There's a type of abuse that's often overlooked, yet alarmingly common. Narcissistic abuse. This form of maltreatment can come in many shapes and sizes, and it's not always easy to identify. You might be experiencing emotional abuse, where someone plays on your feelings to gain control or power. Or perhaps it's financial abuse, where your resources are being controlled or exploited. There's also sexual and verbal abuse, both of which can be deeply damaging. Feeling confused, scared, or alone is a normal reaction to these situations. It's a bewildering and isolating experience, but you're not alone. There are countless others who have walked this path and emerged stronger on the other side. Remember, recognizing the problem is the first step towards a solution. In the darkness of the storm, it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it is there, waiting for you to find it. Let me welcome you winners to this empowering channel. Kindly subscribe to this channel now. It encourages me to keep producing empowering and winning videos like this one to keep you free from any form of abuse. Please comment on how this video has informed you. Share your story on the comment section of how narcissistic abuse has impacted your life to help others. Share this video with others that is suffering from hidden and narcissistic abuse. It may help them too. Imagine Sarah, who found herself in a relationship that started as a fairy tale but gradually turned into a nightmare. Sarah was swept off her feet by an individual who seemed to genuinely care about her happiness. Her partner was charming, attentive, and downright magnetic. But as time passed, the fairy tale began to fade. The charm and attention became oppressive and controlling, and the magnetism pulled her away from friends and family. Sarah's partner started to gaslight her, a form of emotional abuse where the abuser manipulates situations repeatedly to trick the victim into doubting their own memory, perception, or sanity. He'd make her question her own thoughts and feelings, dismissing them as irrational or overblown. "You're too sensitive," he'd say, or "you're imagining things." Sarah found herself in a constant state of confusion, doubting her own intuition and judgment. The emotional manipulation didn't stop there. Her partner would swing wildly between periods of intense love and affection and times of cold indifference. This hot and cold behavior kept Sarah off balance, always wondering what she did wrong, always striving to win back the affection she craved. Isolation was another tactic. "It's just us against the world," he'd say, making Sarah feel special and chosen. But this was just another way to control her, to cut her off from her support network. Over time, Sarah lost touch with friends, distanced herself from family, and her world became increasingly small and confined. The fairy tale had turned into a nightmare, and Sarah was trapped. She was isolated, emotionally manipulated, and gaslighted into doubting her own reality. But Sarah wasn't alone. There are countless others who have experienced similar patterns of abuse. Sarah's story may resonate with many, but it's crucial to remember that abuse is never acceptable. It's not a sign of love or passion. It's a sign of control and disrespect, and no one deserves to be treated that way. Narcissistic abuse is a distinct form of emotional abuse perpetrated by individuals who lack empathy and have a need for admiration. This abuse is often subtle and insidious, making it difficult to recognize, especially for the person experiencing it. Let's delve deeper into the key characteristics of narcissists to better understand their tactics. Narcissists typically display an inflated sense of self-importance and a deep need for excessive attention and admiration. They are often characterized by a lack of empathy for others and are known to take advantage of others to meet their own needs. One of their most common tactics is gaslighting. This is a manipulative strategy where the abuser denies the reality of their victim, causing them to question their own memory, perception, or sanity. They may say things like, "That never happened," or "You're just imagining things," creating a fog of doubt in the victim's mind. Another tactic is verbal abuse. This can take the form of constant criticism, belittlement, or humiliation, all designed to erode the victim's self-esteem. They may also use emotional blackmail, making their victim feel guilty or fearful to manipulate them into doing what they want. Narcissists can also perpetrate more overt forms of abuse, such as financial or even sexual abuse. They may control their victims' access to money, making them financially dependent. Or they may violate their victims' boundaries in the most intimate way, causing deep psychological wounds. The impact of narcissistic abuse on a victim's mental health is profound. It can lead to anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, and even suicidal thoughts. Victims often feel isolated, confused, and powerless, trapped in a cycle of abuse that they struggle to break free from. Understanding these signs is critical in recognizing the abuse for what it is. It's not a reflection of the victim's worth or capabilities, but rather the abuser's need to control and dominate. Narcissistic abuse is insidious, and recognizing it is the first step towards healing. So if you or someone you know is experiencing these patterns, know that help is available and recovery is possible. The road to recovery starts with one crucial step: going no contact. This is a significant move, but it's essential to understand that it's not about punishing the other person. It's about protecting yourself, creating a safe space for healing, and taking back control of your life. Going no contact means completely cutting off all forms of communication with the abuser. This includes phone calls, text messages, emails, and especially social media. You might feel the urge to check up on them, to see what they're doing or how they're coping. Resist this urge. Remember, this is about you and your well-being, not them. Now, the path to no contact can be a challenging journey. It's not just about physically distancing yourself, but also emotionally detaching. This is where changing your routines comes into play. If you used to go to a certain coffee shop together, find a new one. If you shared a favorite park, explore new outdoor spaces. By changing your routines, you're not only avoiding potential run-ins, but also creating new memories in places untouched by the toxicity of the past. But remember, you don't have to walk this path alone. Reach out to trusted friends or family members, people who understand your situation and support your decision to go no contact. They can provide a listening ear, a comforting word, or a much-needed distraction when things get tough. And when the journey feels overwhelming, remind yourself of why you're doing this. You're doing it because you deserve respect. You deserve to be treated with kindness. You deserve a life free from manipulation and abuse. You're doing this for you. It's important to note that going no contact doesn't mean the healing is over. It's a significant step, yes, but recovery is a process that takes time. You'll have good days and bad days, but each day you're moving forward. Each day you're getting stronger. Going no contact isn't easy, but it's a crucial step towards reclaiming your life. Remember, every step you take on this path, no matter how small, is a step towards a healthier, happier you. Please like this video if this is informing you more than before and help reprogram a victim mindset. Please subscribe to keep enlightening yourself here until you are free from every form of control of abuse. You are a victor, not a victim. Take your power back. No one has the right to subject you to abuse. Allow yourself to define a winning solution mindset that will define your future as you want, and only you decide. It's essential to remember that you're not alone in this journey. When dealing with the aftermath of narcissistic abuse, it's easy to feel isolated and overwhelmed. But there's a whole community of professionals ready to offer their support and expertise. Therapists, psychologists, and even certain charity organizations are all equipped to provide the help you need to navigate this challenging time. You might wonder, why is it so important to seek professional help? Well, the answer lies in understanding the complex nature of abuse and its effects on our minds and emotions. Narcissistic abuse can leave deep psychological scars that are difficult to heal on our own. It can distort our perception of reality, damage our self-esteem, and even lead to mental health issues such as anxiety and depression. Professional help can provide the tools and strategies needed to cope with this trauma. Therapists and psychologists are trained to guide you through the healing process, helping you understand and process your experiences. They can provide a safe space for you to express your feelings and thoughts without judgment. Furthermore, these professionals can help you rebuild your life. After experiencing narcissistic abuse, it's common to struggle with self-doubt and fear, but a professional can help you regain your confidence and empower you to build a healthier future. Charity organizations are another valuable resource. They offer support groups where you can connect with others who've had similar experiences, providing a sense of community and shared understanding. These organizations often provide educational resources and can guide you towards additional professional help if needed. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to lean on others. Seeking professional help doesn't mean you're weak or incapable. On the contrary, it's a sign of strength and resilience. It's a step towards reclaiming your life and your well-being. So reach out, take that first step. You deserve to live a life free from abuse, a life where you are respected and loved. Recovery is a journey, and it's okay to ask for help along the way. Escaping from narcissistic abuse is a brave and necessary step towards a healthier life. The journey may be challenging, but it's a testament to your strength and resilience. It's essential to remember the importance of recognizing abuse in all its forms, whether it be emotional, verbal, or physical. The courage to acknowledge this is the first step towards freedom. Taking the path to go no contact is not an easy decision, but it's a vital one. It's a strategy to your empowered freedom, so use it. It's about setting boundaries and prioritizing your well-being. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. There are professionals out there, therapists and psychologists, who are ready to guide you through this process and help you heal. We hope this discussion has provided some clarity and encouragement. Always remember, there's hope. You can recover, rebuild, and reclaim the joy in your life. You're not defined by the abuse you've endured. Remember, you are stronger than you think, and you deserve to live a life free from abuse.